Hi folks, and welcome to another edition of My Veg Garden. Today is Tuesday 30th of August. It's been quite a number of weeks since my last video. The video I did before we went on holiday said that I was going on holiday. Got back, had two shows to do, really been really busy, a little bit unwell, so this is really sort of the first time I've been able to do a video. So I've been doing things in the garden while I've not been producing videos, but what I'll do is I'll just give you a little update of what I've been up to. So follow me folks and I'll let you see what I've been up to. So we're still inside the greenhouse. I'll just let you see. These are my sweet peppers. Some of them are really strange, like in these ones here, they're really sort of tiny. Don't know what's happened. These ones have gone absolutely massive, but what's interesting is that they're fairly flat. They've not sort of come down. Whereas on these two plants here, they're small, but sort of more perfectly formed. So I really don't know what's happening, because you look at them, they look, they're absolutely tiny at the moment. So I'm just going to leave them on and see what happens, see whether we get any, they actually grow bigger and we get some decent sized peppers. So while I was away, I'd put some brassicas in the greenhouse, but I hadn't covered them. Bad mistake, really bad mistake. So I had to do another lot. So I've just done another set here. So we've got there's some cabbage there, and there purple sprouting broccoli. So we got them there. I'm just leaving them to grow nice and big, and then what I'll do is I'll plant them out. I'll show you the area they're going to go into outside. So we'll get them planted out. What else we got? We've got some little gem lettuce growing. I'm trying to grow them inside, so I've got them here. Some little gem lettuce. Cucumbers. I think some of the plant on the right really sort of seem to go a bit awry. The one on the left, I think that I've left that one on too long. I think it's just gone. I think they're just here. Oh, sorry folks, I'm trying to do that, sorry. You can't see. So that one there's gone. That next one, you see, that went sort of straight. It started to go, you can see the way it's gone sort of slightly zigzagged effect. It does seem to go that way, and then I don't know where I'm going to get any more fruit out of this one, because what's happening is every single one there seems to be dying off, so it might be time to call the cucumber plant. Don't know what to do with them. They seem to be going well, and then all of a sudden they just, as I say, just seem to, every time I get one, they just sort of frizzle up. Well, it's one of those things, I guess. So what else we got there? We've got these are some winter lettuce here. There's different types of sort of Arctic lettuce and things like that, so we've just got them in there, just letting them grow bigger, then we'll plant them out. Or we might even leave them inside the greenhouse over winter, I'm not sure yet. So we've got that. What else? We've got the tomatoes indoors. They were really late, so really late starting because I had some failures, so they've really taken their time to ripen. Didn't have any tomatoes to show at my village show, which was a bit of a disappointment. But when you look at some of these trusses, look at that, absolutely humongous, and they are starting. I think while I was away on holiday, they got me, I think, either overwatered them or underwatered them, because there's a few. Let me see if we can find them. Sorry folks. Oh, I can't even find them now. We've got there we go. There you go. Some blossom end rot there, which are really disappointing. But when you look down there, we've got some really lovely tomatoes growing at the moment. So really, actually pleased now. What I've done is I've started stripping the leaves back, like I've been told to do from Brian Bastable at UK Here We Grow. So I've really tried it, and they definitely seem to have made a big difference in getting. The downside is they try and, I find when doing that, they try and fling out even more side shoots. But hey, it's just one of those things. Just need to keep on top of it. But yeah, they seem to be doing well. We've got some, that's all that's in the greenhouse. We've got some outside as well. Let me just show you. So we've got some here. Naturally, with them being outside, they're not as quick as the greenhouse ones, but yeah, they're progressing well. What else? Strawberries. I don't think I'm going to. I was hoping I might get a second flurry of strawberries, but I don't think we are. I think that we're just going to get the one lot. I don't know whether they do two. I don't know, two flushes or two harvestings of strawberries. I don't know if you do, but one of the changes I'm going to do to irrigation system, because I've got, as we've got down, we've got my irrigation system here down there, and it's set on auto. The problem is to try and get it to thing with water well, I've put the drip pipe in, but I've done them on all. As you can see, I've got three guttering on the back of the shed and two on the side. But I think what happens is the way it's done is that the guttering's not deep enough for the amount of water that goes in it, so it spills out a lot of water. So our fear is that it might actually flush out the nutrients that's in the compost if it's just flowing lots of water. So what I'm going to do is, the idea is that only the top piece of guttering is going to have the irrigation, the drip feed. So I'm going to keep that one there. I'm going to take it out and I'm going to put an end stopper at the end there, rather than completely redo it in case it doesn't work the way I want it to, so I can quickly change it. So I'm just going to put a little stopper in the end of that one, and the bottom two on there. I'm going to do the same thing, so it only feeds it from the very top, so then the water cascades down, it then feeds it waters the other ones. So that's what we're going to do with the strawberries. Need some help. This is the courgettes. It's been an absolutely dismal year. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. The last few years just cannot get them to. I don't know what's going wrong with them. I don't know whether they should be inside the greenhouse. I don't know whether they do better when they're in the greenhouse. But I'm just an absolute disaster. I think I've had 2 courgettes off the whole lot of them. So as I say, I don't know what I'm doing wrong with it. So any advice on how to get the courgettes to really flourish, your advice is grateful received. Right, so the onions were in this bed, they were taken out. They're in the shed, not opened the shed today, so I can't show you, but I got a really good crop, 1 or 2 bolted. But what I'm going to try next, I'm going to try some turbo from seeds, so we'll try that and see what we get. So that's that. You can see the giant onions which were here have all gone. I'm talking about giant onions, I'm going to do them again next year, but what I'm thinking of doing is these tomatoes. I think I'm not going to do outdoor tomatoes next year. I'm going to convert this area here, which is, see, it's on breeze blocks and decking there. I'm going to turn that into my area for doing my giant onions and things like that. So that's a new thing, because I think I'll get a bit more space there to work on, because I'm limited with space. So I'm going to stop doing outdoor tomatoes, but we're going to have try and get the giant onions and things like that there. So that's the idea there. Right, so as I say, no more onions there. This was the parsnip bed, still is the parsnip bed. I tried to get a few out for a show. I seem to have sort of slightly decimated it in the process, because trying to try and find 3 the same, it sort of didn't help, but hey, it's just one of those things. So that's that. We'll just let them grow and pick anytime we want them. We've still got quite a number in there, probably about 40 plants still in there. Right, cabbage. Already harvested one of the cabbages, as you can see, chopped it off. Took it to a show to start with. Got first prize. Not a surprise, I was the only one who showed the cabbage, so still got first prize. As you can see there, we've got another one growing. They've gone really tall, but I'm going to show you the changes that are going to be. So I'm going to have a dedicated brassica bed for future. So that's fine there. As you can see, as I say, it seems to be growing okay. Right, idea for doing the sort of stump carrots. I tried it there. It's too shaded. Basically, it is just too shaded. Wrong place for it. So I need to think about that. What I'm going to do with that. I'm not too sure whether I might do is build a little round here, like a, I'm not sure, I'm going to think about something around this area here, what to do. I might try and do a raised box around here, not sure, got to have a think about that one. So they've been an absolute failure. The other carrots as well were an absolute failure. Didn't had water, went away on holiday, and they'd gone really dry, the whole. So what I've done is I've tried to do another sowing. Let me just open them. Let me open this up. Just bear with me, folks. Open this up also. You can see we've got some new ones in there. A bit better spacing there, as you can see. I think something's been eating some of the stuff as well. Looking at this one there, looks as if it's been eaten. Yeah, so I better get some slug pellets popped in there before something completely decimates it. Let's see if it's the same in this one. Let me just put that clip back on there, like so. So let's check this one, folks. See if any, oh, these are doing okay. Yeah, see. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad there. So, oh, let me just put the fleece back on. I'd really fleeced it. Main reason to fleece it was to, sorry, let me just put the clip on and then I can talk again. Main reason for the fleece was to stop the cat getting on top of it. So that's them. All the potatoes have been harvested. Absolutely terrible. Don't know what happened this year. Just really bad. That was me trying to really give them proper fertiliser. I don't know what. I don't know it's the variety I've used or what. So I might try just a few buckets of Charlotte next year, because I like Charlotte potatoes. But they're really dismal. So I'll show you how much I got. Bear in mind, I'd already harvested one for the show, so there was 8 of those sort of size buckets. So let me just show you what I think about it. So that was the sum total of 8 buckets worth. So really disappointed with that. Right. What else? Oh yeah, leeks. Leeks in here. They're progressing okay. One's bolted, but then again the weather has been absolutely dismal. But 1 or 2. Let me just lift this up. You can see they seem to be just going there. So them are doing okay. We just leave them to progress. And that side there was the shallots. I've taken them out, and they're all right. So they've dried off nicely. Let me come back a little bit so I can show you the final bit. So we've got this here, which is going to turn into my brassica bed. Really try to, at this time I measured properly what length across the top and the depth downwards I needed of this debris netting, because the other ones I think I've tried to do it too short, and also what I've done this time, which I hadn't done previously, is you can see there, let me just come back, you see, like, yeah, the way it goes. What I've done is I've put bamboo. So what I've got is copper. Let me just move that, then you can see it. So we've got bamboo. There wasn't one piece long enough, so I did 1 over 4 and then 1 over 2, so it overlaps just there. So here we have got my rings, and my rings are just blue water pipe, and I used cane up into it, and I drill a hole through it and put a little bit of copper. I can show you it better here. So here we have here. So I've drilled a hole through the cane and the blue pipe, put this length of copper, and then I pull it with pliers tight. So, and what I've done, so you can see the difference there. When I go like that, yes, you get some movement, but that's what I don't want it rigid. But that's, bear in mind that to get that down like that, which makes it a lot neater, it's not pulling on it like it was on previous ones. You get a little bit of that, but the idea will be I might put a canes down the side as well to give it so it doesn't pull inwards. You're talking that's 8 foot long, that bed, so needed across the top needed 8, but you've also got 4 foot down the bottom as well, so it's 16 feet length of this debris netting, which seems a really lot when you're cutting it. You think, my god, do I need as much as that? But I've got to say, it's the right thing. Rather than cutting corners, putting it like that is made it looks a lot neater as well. The wife was happy, she said it looks a lot neater. As I say, I might put another cane down the side there, along there, just so that it just stops the netting getting pulled inwards. So that's that. I think that's all about it. What other stuff I've got in the pipeline? Oh, yeah. Sorry, folks. God, brain. I've said to the onions out here. What I've done is I've actually planted some swede in here. Planted them about a foot apart in here. So I thought, well, let's do something with that bed rather than just, we might be able to get some winter swede. So I've planted them in, and we'll just leave them, see how they go. Probably should have started them a lot earlier, but hey, it's just one of the things, it's finding time, isn't it? So I think that's about it. They only have got some big changes will be happening inside the greenhouse come autumn time, or in preparation for autumn, probably the tail end of summer. So I'm going to have a big sort out in here and some big changes to try and make my growing that I can start earlier, because I'll be doing giant onions again. I want to start doing the turbo onions from seeds rather than sets. So all these sorts of things, I want to try and get things started quickly so that I can actually get them in place as soon as the weather's perfect for them going out, rather than, is it going to be perfect then trying to do that. Right, folks, so I'll just leave you a picture of me tomatoes. Right, folks, I think that's it. We're going to probably heading into 17 minutes, so that was just a roundup of what happened. Really sorry not to have the video, but sometimes just other things take over and that you just don't find the time to do it. Right, folks, I'm going to leave you. Not going to go on as I normally do. The only thing I'll say is, remember, if you're interested in what I do in my video, you want to know about other people, want to be involved in the community, visit www.ukherewegrow.com. Wonderful group, Facebook group, YouTube channel, all these sorts of things. That get some really good advice from the people that run UK Here We Grow, and also people who are members like myself. Some really good advice. You might be knowledgeable and want to pass on your advice to other people. Perfect place to do it. So go to them. Right, folks. I want to thank everyone who's watched my previous videos, subscribed, commented, things like that. If I've not replied to any comments, I'm really sorry. Sometimes things my memory's not the best some days, so sometimes I completely forget that people have done that. So really sorry if I haven't replied to you. I do read all your comments, and I do appreciate all your watches and your likes. Right, so folks, I'm going to leave you now. We're heading into 18 minutes now, so thanks very much for watching. I'm not sure when the next video will. Hope it'll probably be a few weeks before the next video. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a good week or so, and I'll catch you on my next video, folks. Bye just now.